Jace Denman with Flag Family Media. I'm here with MSUM Dragon running back Luke Imdieke. Luke, back at it another week. What can you take away from last weekend's game down in Sioux Falls against Augie?
I think playing against a good opponent and doing some good things is obviously something you can build off of. They're established program and have had a lot of success in the past years. So playing close with them can always be something you can build off of.
It's going to be one of those things where you keep having, in essence, these moral victories playing against teams like Wayne State, Augustana. What's it going to take to finally get one of those victories against a team like that?
Sure. I think it's putting a complete game together. I think as an offense, we left some points out there. Special teams, we had some penalties that costed us a few yards. So I think just putting the complete game together will put us over that hump.
You had, I believe there was one specific drive last week that I'm thinking of that you were not necessarily in essence featured on the drive, but they went to you time and time again, especially with the running game. We noticed up in the booth you were really, really patient, following your blocks really well. Is that something that comes natural to you, or was that just kind of how that drive set up?
It's a little bit of both. When the defense goes that three-man front with a couple backers in the box, we have to take advantage of the run game, and then following the blockers. The OLine has been doing a great job of opening up lanes and just trusting those guys to get on their guys to open up the holes.
When it comes to this offense, you are one of the leaders not only on this team but in the country, in the conference, in pass catching. That is one of the big parts of your game, but you're running back by trade. So number one, which do you prefer more, and where do you kind of hone your skills as a pass catcher out of the backfield?
There's not one or the other that I prefer. I guess it's just doing my job, doing what I'm put out there to do, and if I'm open on a check down, that's what I'm going to do. If Jack gets me the ball, I'm going to make a play. So.
And when it comes to catching out of the backfield, they motion you out of the backfield, they line you up wide out. So do you kind of spend some extra time maybe with the wide receivers coach, Chase Montplaisir, or the wide receivers kind of work on your route running a little bit?
Yeah, during fall camp, I'll go over and do some wide receiver indie, watch a little bit of their film, make sure I'm up to date on their concepts and whatnot. So.
Do you ever petition the coach to run the ball a little bit more and get you a few more touches?
Oh, no, I do what they're told. They put in a great game plan every week, so I just listen to what they say.
Looking forward this week, you're playing a Northern State team that you get to host here in Moorhead. Big game, want to get a bounce-back win. What's it going to take to get a win against the Northern State Wolves this weekend?
I think it's just, like I said earlier, playing a complete game, trusting the coaches, trusting each other, believing that we can play to the best of our ability and pull off a win.
When you saw the defense on the field last week, you guys went into the half down 21-6, and then in that second half you had a couple turnovers forced by the defense. Jack covered a fumble. Jake had an incredible interception in the end zone. How nice is it to see that defense making plays for you guys, to get you guys the ball back, give you another chance?
Yeah, it's awesome. Our defense works so hard and they play so hard, so it's awesome to see them make plays and get the ball back for us.
When you get a chance to play these home games at Nimzik Stadium, at Shields Field, what's it like? Does it give you guys extra motivation, extra energy from that crowd? Because we know the Nimzik noise, they talk about it, but how much does that really factor into your playing when it comes to what you do out there? Does that really give you a big boost, or is it just kind of a calming influence, you might say?
Yeah, a little bit of both. I think it's always fun to play in front of family and friends that you don't always get on the road, and it's just always playing for the guys next to you, whether it's on the road or at home. So you always got your guys with you. So.
Awesome. Well, I'm Jace Denman, and this has been our time with Luke Imdieke, running back for MSUM Dragons. We'll talk to you soon.